Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to an ESPN NFL 2K5 franchise rebuild with the Detroit Lions, and we finally made it to the end of our three-game opening stretch against the NFC North. We've gone 1-1 so far. You can see both of the games were absolute shootouts against the Packers, where we won, and the Vikings, where we lost, and now we've got the Chicago Bears, who are 1-1 themselves, as we take a look at the results from the previous week. Tampa Bay, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Green Bay, Philadelphia, our next opponent, and Indianapolis, all finding wins in week 2, as well as Carolina, the new home of Kevin Jones, Atlanta, Washington, San Francisco, Arizona, and New England taking home W's in the second week of the season. And then at the bottom of the list, you see us getting the loss to Minnesota, but also Buffalo, Jacksonville, and Oakland getting victories in the second week of the season. You can see here the players of the week: Michael Bennett, who absolutely ran all over us, 25 attempts, 204 rush yards, 5 total touchdowns, and Carson Palmer over on the Cardinals having a good day. But today we will be facing the rookie Lloyd Ingram in for the injured Rex Grossman. You'll see that he's injured very soon. The rookie out of Chattanooga probably came in the last game, and he'll be in the halfback spot with Thomas Jones, the 8th-year man out of Virginia. Thomas Jones has always had a lot of success against this Detroit Lions defense. At the receiver spot, their best receiver right now is Justin Gage at a 74 overall. The 4th-year guy out of Missouri is going to be lining up in that number 1 receiver spot. And of course, on the other side of the ball, it wouldn't be the Chicago Bears without Brian Urlacher lining up at a 97 overall in his 7th year in the league, in the 3rd year of this dynasty. And now getting into that 91 overall club is Charles Peanut Tillman in his 4th year, lining up on the quarterback spot at a 91 overall, an elite secondary, as well with Mike Brown in that free safety position. The Nebraska guy in his 7th year is lining up at a 95 overall. So the Bears are looking pretty good despite having 2 of their key guys on offense on the reserve. We see Marty Booker there with a brutal broken leg injury, 9 weeks on the reserve, as well as Rex Grossman out for 3 weeks with that broken finger. But that elite defense is still pulling them way up there. But you can see now that the Lions are no slouches either. So this is going to be a good matchup, and we are looking forward to this one. And if you are as well, make sure you are smashing that subscribe button, like and comment as well, all that good YouTube jazz. That's it for me for now. We're going to toss it down to Boomer in the studio. Chris, take it away.
Hi, I'm Chris Berman, ahead on ESPN. Welcome everybody to week 3 of the NFL on ESPN. I'm Chris Berman. We're here to get you set for what should be a good early season test for both of these clubs. Detroit, Chicago, next.
Hi folks, it's Dan Stevens, and welcome to Chicago Field. By my side, Mr. Peter O'Keefe. Peter, we've got a heck of a showdown coming up today. On one side, a running back who's capable of single-handedly taking over a game, and on the other side, an inside linebacker with a penchant for crushing hits and stuffing the run.
No doubt about it, Dan. Deshaun Foster has basically dispelled any argument about who's the best halfback in the league. This guy is so tough to tackle. He keeps his feet moving, so if you forget to wrap him up, you might as well forget about bringing him down. Warming up across the field is another tremendous football player. Brian Urlacher is among the very top inside linebackers in the game.
The Bears send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 30-yard line. Jones chews up 4 yards, and that brings up 2nd down. Gets the call again, and chews up about 4 on the play. Jones gains 5 on the play, and they will move the chain. Jones goes it for the 4th straight time, and chews up about 4 on the play. Harry takes the catch out to the left hand. He's got the 1st down and a whole lot more. Jones picks up about 2, and that will bring up 2nd down. Jones carries carries it for the 6th time and gains about 3 yards. Ingram throws a bullet, and this one is incomplete. Edinger boots it from 49 yards out, and they take the lead. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Richard.
2nd down with the tight end, White. Brown blasts him back at the 19. Catches this one, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Come on, Bears, play some D.
Foster picked up about 7, and that will bring up 2nd down. Foster didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. Fowler puts his arm into this one, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete. This drive at their own 25-yard line. Ingram throws a bullet to the flat, and the catch is made for a gain of a couple. Snags the dart right sideline, and that's good for 6.
Pass interference, number 33, defense. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul.
Ingram takes the throw after the play action fake, and it's off. Incomplete.
The deflection.
Jones gets the call on 2nd down, and gains about 3 yards.
Number 50.
Flags down at the 41. 4th down coming up. The Lions stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 22-yard line. Fowler flops this one out to the left, and it's bobbled and dropped. Incomplete. Foster will take this one off the toss and gains close to 10 yards on the play. Schlesinger gets the call on 3rd down and picks up the 1st down. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Number 20, 2nd and 10. Ball at the Lions, 36 yards.
Fowler rifles it out left side, and it's tipped. Incomplete. And drops it incomplete. It'll be 4th down. The Bears had a 3-and-out last time. We'll see what they can do here. They'll start at their 37-yard line. Jones takes it for his 8th carry. Heads wide left. Tackled at the 43. Ingram throws a big rainbow here, and it's complete at the 41. Eventually tackled at the 36. It will be 1st down. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Bears with a small lead, 3-0. It over the middle and gets past the markers for a 1st down. Ingram just rifles this one, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete. Clark didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. Ingram unloads this to the right sideline, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Jones gains 3 yards, and that brings up 2nd down. Jones has his number called on 2nd down and will end up losing a couple. It's intercepted. Tucker tackles him for a touchback. It looks like, yeah, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you. The Lions had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their own 20-yard line. Fowler throws it deep down the left sideline, and it's caught at the 48, 30, 20, 10, 5, and he's in for the touchdown.
Roy Williams is going to make the catch. Right there, but that's only the beginning. Look at him chew up the yardage.
Wasn't supposed to be a touchdown pass, but he made it one with that terrific run. Now the extra point, and it's good. The Bears' offense has taken the field, and they have been having a very tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as they start off at their own 23-yard line. Simpson goes in motion. No good. Incomplete. Jones chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up 3rd down. Gabe catches the bullet out left, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Jones takes it across the line of scrimmage and maybe picks up 1 on the play. Clark hauls it in right side, and that's good for a gain of 5. Ingram throws a high, long one to the right, and they can't connect. Incomplete. He's got the first down and a whole lot more. Foster has his number called on 1st down and picks up a couple. Tillman puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete. Fowler zings it to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th down. The Bears could take the lead before halftime as their offense will start at their own 13-yard line. Barry goes in motion. Jones chews up 4 yards, and that brings up 2nd down. Jones dodges this one way out right and heads out right, hunted down at the 28. 1st down.
Look at the numbers generated on the ground. That is impressive.
Varian goes in motion. Ingram throws a beauty to the right side, and The catch is made well past the markers for a first down. Barry catches the heater left sideline, and he picks up 9.
Bernard Berrien got out of bounds after getting some yardage, but you can tell that it wasn't as much as he wanted.
Jones gets the handoff and gets past the line. First down, 2 tight ends in the game. Lehman tips it away on the coverage, incomplete. Ingram throws a heater right sideline, and it's complete for a gain of 3 yards. Carlson catches it left sideline and is at the 5.
Ingram brings it across the field and finds his man. That, my friends, is a strong arm.
He gets the touchdown off a nice play. Fantastic athleticism. Here's the extra point, and it's good. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Bears with a small lead, 10-7. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our first half by the numbers, and I tell you, first downs have been the story here. The Bears should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. Roy Williams has taken over this game. So that does it for our halftime report. We'll send you back now to the second half of this one. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe are there. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Chris. The Lions will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Foster picks up 11 on the play, and that will bring up first down. Fighting sacks him way back at the 25.
Deshaun Foster made the grab back there and then tacked on a few more. Nice play.
Parsons hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete. The Bears bring their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 30-yard line. Holt makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. Ingram throws this on a rope, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete. Jones takes it off the toss and passes the line. Tackled at the 47. Ingram zings it to the right side, and it's complete at the 41. Brought down hard at the 36. That will bring up first down. Gage places it in the flat and picks up 4 on the play. Barry goes in motion. Ingram throws a heater and it falls incomplete. Grabs the fastball over the middle, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Jones gets the toss and runs into traffic. Farmer tackles him behind the line of scrimmage. Gage makes a tough catch, and he picks up 9. He's in for the touchdown.
Boy, they get some good yardage out of this one, Dan, and they do it a number of good ways. Good line blocking, good downfield blocking.
Here's the point after, and it's good. The Lions have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 26-yard line.
Intercepts the ball close to the end zone, so you know he's going for it. And he gets it. What a huge play for the defense as they put points on the board.
Now the point after, and it's good. This drive begins at their own 20-yard line. Foster will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up 2nd down. Catches it over the middle and is well past the markers for a 1st down. The ball's loose. They get it back. Takes the hit way in the backfield.
Green recovered the ball, but this is an all-out terrible play for the offense. They get it back there, but that's just dumb luck.
The receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete. Fowler floats this one out to the right sidelines, and it's incomplete.
Walters looked like he had a solid catch there, and yet somehow he found a way to...
Jones will get the carry on 1st down and moves forward for 7. Jones picks up about 2, and Jones carries it for a 3rd time in a row, and
Okay, bring him out. Bring him out. We got the change.
First, baby, no first. No first,
Jones picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up 2nd down. Ingram rifles this one hard over the middle, and the ball is caught at the 28. 5, and touchdown.
Simpson is going to make the catch. Right there, but that's only the beginning. Look at him chew up the yardage.
Now the extra point, and it's good. Fowler threw that one away. Incomplete pass. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Bears in command of this one, 31-7. Number 87 goes in motion. Foster takes it off the toss and gets past the line. No one in front of him. Eventually shoved out at the 37. 1st down. Foster picks up about 2, and that will bring up 2nd down. Fowler fires this one over the middle, and it's caught at the 48. Chased down at the 47. It will be 1st down. left sideline, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more. Fowler gets all of his arm into this pass, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Oh, a lot of weapons out there, Dan. They can get you through the air or on the ground.
Foster takes his 10th carry of the game and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Fowler looks a little awkward as he throws off the wrong foot, but he still finds his man.
Another touchdown. Here's the point after, and it's good. Intercepted. Fumble. The Lions have it. Coach Smith doesn't agree with the call, and we're going to see the red flag.
Well, Dan, we've got to see if the receiver established possession before he lost the ball. Remember, he has to have full control of it.
That will cost them a timeout, and you have to believe that he is not very happy with that call. Fowler lofts this one out to the left, and he connects at the 16, and he's in for the touchdown.
Roy Williams is going to make a great play right here. Snags the football and then really turns on the juice.
That's his second TD reception, and obviously the passes are coming his way when they get in the red zone. Here's the extra point, and it's good. The Bears fumbled the ball away last time. Let's see if they can hold on to it as they start this drive at their own 24-yard line. Jones cruises out to the left side and maybe picks up one on the play. Number 91 tackles him behind the line of scrimmage. Jones has his number called on third down. The Lions are down but not out. They'll start this critical drive at their 39-yard line. Walls in the pass, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Well, check it out. He's now up over 1,000 yards for the season.
Fowler throws a bullet to the flat, and it's off, incomplete. Smoot hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball, incomplete. Fowler makes the pass, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete. Hansen with the 45-yard attempt, and it's no good, short of the goalposts. The offense comes out and will start this drive at their 36-yard line. Jones gets the handoff and searches for a hole. Hamilton tackles him behind the line of scrimmage. Jones barges off the right guard and rambles for about 5. Third down. The clock is stopped at 2 minutes. The Lions take their first. The Lions start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:47. It's the sack, and the clock's second down and 4 wideouts in the game. Hamilton grabs the fastball over the middle, and he's got the first. The clock continues to tick down.
daring the D to stop him. Look there, he's up over 300 yards for the day.
Fowler really puts some arm behind this one, and he connects at the 20. Finally stopped at the 16. Throws a heater right sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Foster catches it in the flat, and the Lions take a timeout. That's their final one. Hansen with a 23-yarder, and this one is up and in. They're setting up for the onside kick. Hansen bounces it up. Burleson gathers it at the 41. Tackled at the 40.
No sign of hurry from the offense. They're going to take it slow here, Dan. They're concerned with one thing right now, and that's the clock.
The Bears come out on top, 31-24. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Enjoy this one. We're going to get you next time. We're going to get you next time. Good to see you. It's all right.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Bears stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Now let's catch up with the player who really ignited his team's offense with his deft passing and has earned our Player of the Game award. Ingram is down on the field with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thank you, Chris. You gave an outstanding effort, and you nosed them out in this nail-biter game. What do you think was the critical factor in getting the W?
Man, really? I think we just came out and played hard today. I think our D-line did a good job of controlling the line of scrimmage and pressuring the quarterback. Man, that helped us dominate on the defensive end.
Back to you, Chris.
With that, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. Have a great night.
And after all is said and done, we drop another tough one to the Chicago Bears. We come out of this one at a not so great 1-2, but our season is not over by any stretch, especially if Alvin Fowler keeps playing like this. 358 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. My guy played great, although that 1 interception did go all the way back for a touchdown. We did manage to keep Thomas Jones somewhat in check, 28 attempts for 85 yards. Deshaun did not have the best day on the ground. He did have a pretty good day receiving as well, though lots of overall offense for our guy Deshaun, and Thomas Jones, of course, did find the end zone once in this one, but we held them to only a long of 11 yards. Roy Williams, he did his best, man. 5 receptions for 199 yards. You can see a lot of Chicago receivers under that. Ingram, the rookie, did a good job of finding multiple receivers multiple times. You see Roy also got into the end zone twice, but so did Nate Burleson, and one of their rookie receivers, Simpson, as well burned our secondary on more than one occasion. Dre Bly was not having a good time over on the left side of that defense for this game. So we look over into our defense then, and that performance was somewhat solid. Teddy Lehman did lead the way, or at least was tied with Brian Urlacher for total tackles at 8 with those 4 assists. That technically does put him to 12 overall. You can see that he had the leading way for 4 assists overall. Sam Farmer, Terrence Hull also was in a lot of plays today, as was Zach Thomas, 7 total tackles overall. Shout out to Zach holding down the middle. And of course, Brandon Whiting just was in the backfield really often, getting 3 total sacks. Our left side is not looking very well protected at certain amounts of times. We were ball hawks as usual, although so were the Bears. Brian Urlacher just seemed to warp into passes sometimes, and then we did manage to take the ball away twice. Terrence Hull and Zach Thomas both getting interceptions, but Peanut Tillman took a ball away and took it straight back to the house for a touchdown, so that is going to bring us to 1-2. You can see we're tied with the Packers, who we beat, so I guess we're technically in 3rd place in the division coming out of this one, and we will have a chance to try and get things right with the Philadelphia Eagles, who are now 3-0, going to face us. And just some bombshell news in the NFL. In the third season of this franchise, Ricky Williams is getting traded to the Cowboys for Roy Williams. So Williams for Williams. And as you can see here, we do have one injury on our defensive line. Chris Hovan suffered a broken hand, but he is only probable, which usually means he plays, because probable means they play. And we're making one move because we were really dissatisfied with the fact that we gave up a lot of passing yards to a rookie quarterback who wasn't good. So we threw Dre Bly on the trade block. And if you agree or disagree with that move, feel free to put it in the comments. We're going to try and do a little secondary improvement on the fly. And if you haven't already and you've gotten this far, would really appreciate it if you just smashed up on that sub button. I appreciate everyone for watching this far or watching in general. Thanks for hanging out. This has been Peanuts 24/7. We will see you on the next one.